Imagine a place where broken men built their own kingdom, a wild island where law meant nothing, and freedom meant everything. This was Tortuga, the pirate capital of the Caribbean. In the 1600s, the Caribbean was a chessboard of empires, Spain, France, and England all fighting for control. But in the middle of this struggle lay a small rocky island with thick jungles, hidden coves, and dangerous reefs. Few cared for it. Until the outcasts arrived, these men were not heroes. They were deserters, runaway slaves, debtors, and sailors thrown off their ships. They came with nothing, some starving, some hunted, all unwanted, but Tortuga gave them something the world had denied them, a second chance. At first they lived as hunters, calling themselves Buccaneers after the fires they used to smoke wild cattle and boar. They sold meat and leather to passing ships, trading survival for silver, but hunger soon changed into greed and survival turned into rebellion. One stormy night, a Spanish treasure galleon drifted too close to Tortuga. A ragged band of hunters seized the chance. With rusty muskets, stolen swords, and sheer desperation, they attacked. Against all odds, they won. The gold they took was more than they had ever seen in their lives. That night, under torchlight, the outcasts of Tortuga swore an oath to live free, to bow to no king, and to take what the sea would give them. Thus began the brotherhood of the Buccaneers. The rise of Tortuga's hidden bays became home to fleets of pirate ships, its taverns overflowed with stolen Spanish wine. And its leaders? Not kings or noblemen, but men chosen by their crews, captains who ruled by respect, not bloodline. But what shocked the world most was their discipline. Unlike ordinary thieves, the buccaneers wrote their own code: equal shares for every man, captain or sailor, compensation for wounds, a missing arm, a missing leg, each had a price. Democracy at sea: a captain could be voted out by his own crew. For men who had once been slaves, prisoners, or beggars, Tortuga was not just an island, it was a dream of freedom. The Spanish crown, humiliated, launched fleets to destroy them, yet Tortuga survived every assault. Its cliffs and reefs became graveyards for enemy ships. Its people, hardened by hunger and battle, fought like men with nothing to lose. The mystery and fear legends began to spread. Spanish sailors swore they saw black flags rise like ghosts over the horizon. Some claimed the buccaneers performed dark rituals before battle, drinking to the dead. Others whispered that Tortuga was protected by a curse, that no empire could tame it, but the truth was simpler and more terrifying. Tortuga thrived because it was built on the rage of men who had been abandoned. They had lost everything, and that made them unstoppable. The legacy: by the late 1600s, Tortuga had become infamous. Across the world, kings and merchants called it a nest of devils. But to the poor, the enslaved, and the forgotten, Tortuga was a place of hope, a symbol that even the weakest could rise against the strongest. And though the Buccaneers' empire eventually crumbled, their legend lived on. To this day, the name Tortuga still carries the echo of freedom, rebellion, and fire. Some called them villains, some called them heroes, but in the heart of Tortuga they were something greater: they were free.